Hey guys, and in today's video, I'm gonna be tier listing the Persona 2 Eternal Punishment OST this time. I did Persona 2 Innocent Sin not so long ago, and it's time to do the second part of Persona 2. I'm gonna be tier listing every single song. I'm gonna put it all in a tier list, all 90 of them, just like every other video that I've done like this. And if you're new around here, you'll notice that I don't comment on every song. But there is a comment section down below where you can ask me, "Ooh, what did you think about Seven Sisters Academy?" And I'll tell you what I thought about Seven Sisters Academy, if I don't obviously talk about it in the video later on. Anyway, this OST's got 90 songs, we're in for a long one again, not as long as last week though, thank the fucking heavens. And let's be on our way, starting off with the first OST, Opening. Let go! I fucking guess we don't have lyrics anymore, I fucking guess we got rid of all the vocalists, I fucking guess we're not having any more songs with people singing in it. I liked some parts, but I didn't like other parts. The Oprah lady, I should probably stick to the Velvet Room, perhaps. I liked the electric guitar breakdown for like half a second, that was awesome. I did also like the part where it sounded like the background vocals were coming from a really old TV. But apart from that, I'm gonna give Opening a C tier. Let's see how this OST continues. On to the next song. I don't know how to feel about Maya theme. I'm not a big fan of the fucking JRPG basic attack noise at the start. That's what it sounds like. But I also like the dings at the fucking 1 minute mark. Or just before that. I'm just gonna put this into D tier and not worry too much about it. There's parts that I don't like, there's parts that I do like. And comparing it to Maya theme from Innocent Sin is just one big headache, and I don't want to do that right now. If I were to pick which one I like better, you can see by the tiers I put the other one in C tier, put this one in D tier. Kinda like the other one more, but this one's got its own charms. Just not good enough. Map 1, you and I have beef now, because you can't bait me with a fucking pause and then just go the same intensity as before the pause. You can't do that. Although I will say I like your instruments, you will get C tier. But you could have been higher, okay? You can't do that to me though. I understand you're a map OST, but you can't bait me like that. That's fucked up. I don't really necessarily like the keyboard that they have, but honestly, you just have to expect through these OSTs at this point. On to the next song. Mount Katatsumuri, bro, you got fucking ruined by this piano. Just trying to do way too much over a breakcore beat. Like, what? Why are we hitting the high note right side of the piano over this? Are we serious? Is this what we're doing? Without that piano, this would at least be B tier. I'm serious. This would have been the first B tier, maybe A tier of the video. 11 songs in. But that piano is so jarring to my ears. I don't know why. On to the next song. First above C tier of the video, boss battle. It's going into B tier. It gives me Mortal Kombat vibes, and I think that's awesome. It feels funky. It isn't stupid. It's not dumb in my ears. It doesn't get ruined by an instrument just being there for the sake of it. It's not A or S tier. Fuck no. Will we ever get one in this OST? God knows. I don't remember the Innocent Sin OST being this bad, even at the beginning. Hey, does anyone know when the Persona 2 Eternal Punishment OST is turning up? Anyone know? Let me know, please. On to the next song. Alright, every day. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, I'm questioning myself every day. When the fuck do you turn up? Is this the beginning? Hopefully it is. I'm 21 songs deep, and this is the second B tier. And there's nothing above it. I like every day because it feels peaceful. I like it because it has nice melody. I like it because, what else? I sat through the entire 3 minutes with no complaints. I think it's decent. I don't really give a fuck about the wind instrument that I have in here, but that's not to say it takes away from the song. If anything, it low-key adds to it. On to the next song. Club Zodiac honestly kinda has little bits and bobs of like early 2000s pop. I'm gonna give Club Zodiac a B tier. I really like the lady at the start, the sample. I think it's a sample anyway, because it gives me pop embers. It gives me little memories of 2000s pop that I wasn't alive to experience, but I could experience for GTA 4. On to the next. Okay, so the problem with remaking your OST for a completely different game while keeping the same sort of like vibe, theme, cohesion, it all sounds so similar that I can't tell if it's if I've heard this in this OST or in the last game's OST, and it's pissing me off. Tony's Shop, I like you. I like your little fucking whatever the instruments are called. I like when your Ocarina of Time wind instrument signing shit starts doing its little job. But unfortunately, it feels like I've heard this all before, and I probably have because probably the other other game I heard it. I'm gonna give Tony and his shop a D tier, but comparing it to the last game, I think that this version is better. On to the next song. Okay, halfway through this OST, we got Velvet Room Pathétique. Not a fan. 7 minutes? 7 minutes of straight bullshit. Just a piano going piano noise. I'm so sick of this. It's not terrible piano, it's just the other two Velvet Room OSTs that I heard in Innocent Sin were a lot better. So I'm gonna put this into E tier. Velvet Room Nameless Arrangement can also join it in E tier. Is this when the Velvet Room OSTs decided to fall off or something? Like, what's going on? On to the next. We got Sumaru TV. I think Sumaru TV, it's upbeat, it's catchy, it's good. I like it. Probably the best song that I've heard today from this OST. I'm gonna give it an A tier, and I'm still gonna ask you, anyone know when the Persona 2 Eternal Punishment OST is turning up? Cause I'm still waiting. On to the next song. Hey guys, it's been a while. I've gotten to the point of the tier list where I feel like I don't want to listen to any more music because it's all fucking boring. We're on Necromata Rumor Office, and I'm so tempted to put into F tier. 66 songs in, and no S tiers, 1 A tier, 6 B tiers. Guys, I don't know if I'm being too harsh, or if this is genuinely like, not that good. This could score a lower score than Persona 5. Stay tuned until the end to find out. Necromata Rumor Office, E tier. If you don't hear from me until the ending, don't be surprised. Because me personally, I don't feel like this OST is going to be turning up anytime soon. On to the next song. Hi guys, song 80. Change Your Way. Did Jason Derulo direct this? Why am I getting... What is this? I'm so not impressed. I don't like this. Maybe it's because I'm in the mood to hate music right now after listening to fucking 80 songs of bullshit. E tier. I am so disappointed. I'm so disappointed that Persona 2, all of Persona 2, Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment combined, have three at most, not counting the Satomi Saga, but 3 at most songs with a fucking vocalist. It's not good. It's not good enough. And on to the next. And now, the last song of this OST, Boss Battle 2. I just feel like I've heard this all before. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. I like the part where it's like, where it's like dun dun dun. I like that part. But this OST is just driven me to the point of hating music. The last time this happened was Persona 5, and I don't know if you could tell by the tier list, but I don't want to listen to this anymore. It's all just in one ear out the other. I want to get this done as soon as possible. I spent 3 hours listening to this whole entire OST. Oh yeah, Boss Battle 2 is in D tier. But come on, man. Like, my final thoughts are, Persona 2 Innocent Sin was a good OST, and I feel like I was a little bit too harsh on it, but Eternal Punishment, oh my fucking god. I understand video game OSTs, they're not necessarily meant to have vocalists, but you're Persona, you're known for that shit. Even in Persona 1 there was 13 minutes of a vocalist on your songs. Well, I don't have high hopes for this OST, but it's time to find out the Persona 2 Eternal Punishment average points per entry song entry. Comment down your predictions in the comments below. Lego. Okay, I maybe should have had little higher hopes. Did you guys comment? Because I commented and I didn't have high hopes. In the other videos that I've done, Persona 3 Reload got an average of 2.5 points. Persona 4 got an average of 2.2 points. Persona 5 got an average of 1.2 points. So where do you guys think that Persona 2 Eternal Punishment scales on that list? Innocent Sin got 1.3 points, and I said that it was a better OST than this. But because of the lower amount of songs and the lower amount of F tiers, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment's average score is 1.4. How it's managed to do that, oh my golly goodness, I have no idea. But I had a horrible time listening to this OST. I don't know what I was expecting. but whatever I got, it just made me really upset. Anyway, next week, I don't know exactly what to expect. Maybe the fabled Persona 5 episode that maybe no one's looking forward to. Or I'm gonna put the Persona 3 dancing. Anyway, that's enough for today. I've had enough. Bye!